Welcome back for hopefully it's going to be the final stream of, well, I shouldn't say hopefully. This will be the final stream of Seaglass. Because right now we got all the badges. And I was going to do some planning off stream, but I also said, you know what? Like, I can just get everything right now, get it on video recording, play through it, can show some compilation in the YouTube short, and take it from there. Especially because, like, yeah, I was thinking about it. If I did plan off stream, then I imagine this Elite Four would probably only actually take like 20 minutes or so. So just for, you know, more content and such, I'm gonna do a lot of the planning on stream. So with that out of the way, we'll go through Elite Four. I already have a kind of a team in mind, but I'm gonna kind of iron it out here, and then we'll go right into it. Like I said, no calcs. I only know the team and maybe the type and maybe ability, but other than that, moves are going to be unknown to me. So we'll see how that goes. So without further ado, let me just switch over. So let's grab our team. So here's what I think is going to be on the team right away. Electivire for sure. Like, Electivire hits 3 out of 5 of the Elite Four and Champion fight for super effectively. Second one, I'm still kind of debating, but I really do think it's going to be... Is she already on my team? Yes, she is. Miss Magus. Like, Fairy Ghost type with Levitate, 4 immunities, super fast, and you know, I'll change the nature about it, everything as well. But you know, I think Miss Magus is going to be a really good powerhouse. Next on the team, I think is going to be Skarmory. Steel Flying's good. Gale Wings gives him some pretty good niche move set. Now, here's my tentative team that I'm thinking as well. Hey, Kelsey, I hope you're having a good night. I think the next one is going to be Azumarill. I think Water Fairy is too good of a type to pass up. I think Kingdra will be good against Juan just in case. And I think Jumpluff. But let's think about this a bit, because I want to see what other moves these guys can know. Because the other one I was thinking of was Sharpedo. Blaziken's also pretty good. Let's take back some of the items. But I do need a fire type, just in case. So I think it's either going to be Azumarill or Kingdra. Now, the reason I'm saying Kingdra, because Mega Launcher is really good, and Dark Pulse is a really good move against Phoebe. And with fighting, also can be decently against a bunch of other Pokemons. So that's always good. And you know, Kingdra is a decent Pokemon. You know, yeah, it's already kind of as speedy as I can be. Jumpluff is really good for quick spores. So if I were to change out Azumarill, I would probably want Arcanine as an Intimidator. As an Intimidator, yeah, with Crunch, Extreme Speed, very fast speed. Like, I'll make it a mix attacker. I mean, it's going... Maybe I will make... Okay, what do I have? Okay, so physical, special, physical, special, physical, physical. So it's like a couple specials. So maybe I want to make... But Arcanine's... What's his IVs? He has more special attack. That's the only thing. But it's like... Who else would I have as my fire type? Like maybe Torkoal, Drought. Hell, even Sunflora could be good. Because with Sunflora, Drought and Drain, but it's just not very speedy and not very defensive. I was thinking Blaziken, because it's basically speed boost. My only concern is... Oh, wait. Ceaseless Edge? Ooh! This might be the move I was thinking about for what to take down some of Phoebe's moves with. So that's good. So let's go to Hyperdrill. I'm gonna come in on stuff like that. Ooh, that's right! I have Mawile for a Steel Fairy. Get it huge power. Break. Yeah, so like looking at, so his speed's actually not that bad. Sorry, yeah, speed of 95 is actually not that bad. So if I make him a plus speed nature Andy, and then he can probably outspeed a lot, and then maybe I just give him Earthquake. Well, what is he? Oh, he can learn Bulk Up. Flamethrower, don't need. You can learn Stomping Tantrum. Okay, well, Earthquake's still better. So, Moonblast. I think teaching you Thunderbolt will be good, because Thunderbolt, well, or maybe a fire move? Can you learn? Oh, it can learn Mystical Fire, right? Mystical Fire lowers special defense, right? Yeah, let's teach Mystical Fire. Right? Like, because either way, Fire will still be good against Glacia, and I won't be using. Yeah, and then like I'm probably using like Moonblast or something on Wallace if I need to. So with the huge defense, I really want to have a defensive Mon. So I think despite the fact that like I really might want to have Steel Fairy type Mawile, I think Skarmory is going to be much better defensively. Especially with Gale Wings. So I can fire off like a really hard Drill Peck if I ever need to. That would be really good. Iron Head for potentially Miss Magius. Kingdra is going to be decent for a good water type, even though Kingdra's not really going to be water type. It's having water moves itself. Having like, but the problem is with this Magius. Okay. So Kingdra actually got stats redistributed. So speed's not that great. Really high special attack. And nice special defense and defense. Just a very low speed, which is fine. Agility or whatever. It can learn Yawn. Ooh. Dragon Dance. Ice Beam, no. Okay, nothing really else. So Electivire can take on, we'll take on Sydney first, so that's fine. Now, who's going to take on Phoebe? I think Phoebe is going to be either Skarmory, I was thinking either Skarmory or Kingdra, where I'm going to lead with Jumpluff. Yeah, where I'd lead with Jumpluff, then I would KO with, lead with Jumpluff for Spore. So speed's 100. Yeah, so I'll go with, I'm going to leave with Spore, plus speed Jumpluff into like one of my other Pokemon here to just try and quote unquote set up and sweep. Like with Kingdra, it'd be something like Choice Specs, like Agility, or maybe just go right into Choice Specs right away. With Arcanine, it'd be like maybe like a Choice Band or something. You know what? I'm gonna make Arcanine just so much better as an attacker. So I'm just gonna make him an attacker. Let me just check Arcanine's stat spread. So let's think about this then. So with the current Pokemon, Electivire can take down Sydney. Easy. Basically just a bulk up and then just like brick breaks, basically. Like 1 or 2 bulk ups on Mightyena. Mightyena might have a Confusion Berry. Usually like Swagger or something, so I'll just equip him with like a Person Berry or something. And then worst case, if something happens, I can switch into, Kingdra. Now with Phoebe, I'm going to want to start... Phoebe starts off with Dusclops, so I'm going to start off with Jumpluff. So basically Spore. Yeah, Spore, and then I switch into... I would say Kingdra, but the problem is Miss Magius is in the back. Like, if I look at the teams, right? I need something a little more defensive. Like, I need, like if you look at my current Pokemon, I have especially defensive, very defensive, not very defensive, not very defensive. So I guess I'm really missing, like, a very big special wall. I was thinking about bringing Snorlax. Like, maybe... Like, here, let's see what Snorlax can technically learn. Because I could do the tried and true, you know, Snorlax special. And, you know, Yawn, Protect, Leftovers. And with Snorlax being a normal type, that could be good. It's just Leech Seed could be good. U-Turn is really good. Fast single turn sleep is also really good. It's just Jumpluff just doesn't have the defenses that I really need against the Elite Four that has a bunch of ice type moves. Alright, let's see if this helps. Now, Heavy Slam might... Let me think. Like, maybe that's gonna be the one I need because especially defensive Snorlax will be better. I mean, because I'm going kind of in blind. And honestly, like, Snorlax, I don't need it to do anything other than really Yawn. And then I can teach him Earthquake, Body Slam, Heavy Slam, and then Yawn. And if I really don't want that, I would probably go more with, like, I'm going to teach moves in between because TMs or whatever. Yeah, I think I would probably go with Snorlax instead of Jumpluff because, like, I need to be able to risk taking hits in the switches, and my team is already kind of more frail than in certain aspects, and I'd rather, like, Snorlax can be pretty good for especially for baiting, like, fighting moves and stuff like that. So I think this is gonna be the way it's gonna go. So for anyone who's on YouTube who's watching, here's what the team is going to be for Elite Four. We have Electivire, Vital Spirit, plus Speed Nature, with Thunder Punch, Brick Break, Earthquake, and Bulk Up. He's going to sweep, if everything goes right, 3 out of 5 of the Elite Four / Champion members. Next, Miss Magius, the novelty Flutter Mane in this game. You know, 4 immunities. Really good special bulk and good speed with another plus speed nature because I don't know what type of natures and what type of speeds I'm going to be facing, so I want to have my Pokemon some of my Pokemon as speedy as possible, especially my hard hitters. With Moonblast, Astral Barrage, Mystical Fire, and Calm Mind, he is going to do a lot of, I think he's going to do some decent work and will be able to make some pretty pivotal switch-ins as need be. Next, we have Skarmory. You know, Flying Steel type, great combo. Gale Wings, make sure my Drill Pecks always hit first. It's a big defensive mon, but I want to give him a little extra attack just to be sure that he can, you know, just so he can actually deal a lot more damage than expected. His speed's not bad, but yeah, the defense is really the big key. So he's gonna be like basically this big defensive wall, and he's rocking. I'm gonna move this up. Drill Peck, Iron Head, Mighty Cleave, and Ceaseless Edge. Ceaseless Edge is basically like it's a dark move that also sets up spikes, which is really nice. And then obviously Steel type Iron Head. There's only a couple of Fairy types in this Elite Four, but it'll still be decent to throw in every once in a while. Next we have Arcanine. So the reason why I'm bringing Arcanine mainly because there is a lot of physical attackers in this, and Arcanine can be a good Intimidator switch in. Obviously, something like Mawile or Mightyena would be good. I lost the Gyarados, obviously, but the Fire type can be decent, and Arcanine also brings something more unique, where he is a fast, physical attacker. Just like Electivire is not as fast, but Arcanine can fast KO things really, really quick upon a switch in. So like Arcanine can probably switch in, get Intimidate off, and then immediately KO with like a Choice Band. Basically, Flare Blitz, Thunder Fang, Extreme Speed Crunch, like hits all the top moves. So Flare Blitz is going to be a really big one. Thunder Fang for coverage, Extreme Speed Crunch for utility as well. Next we have Snorlax. Snorlax I have not used at all. I was gonna bring Jumpluff, but Jumpluff I think is too frail, especially with me not knowing what I'm gonna have coming in. So Snorlax with thick fat, especially against Glacia. Its high special defense bulk is really good. I don't care about it being speed, I just need to take hits. And then it can do Yawn. I might switch out Earthquake for Protect to get some leftovers recovery. But well, I kind of don't. I kind of want to leave a little bit. Well, there's not really much Earthquake. I'm gonna switch out Earthquake for Protect. I could luckily have enough TMs that this will work out, so I can always switch back if I need to. But yeah, Earthquake, Body Slam, Heavy Slam, Protect, and Yawn is basically gonna be. Snorlax is gonna be a lot of a setup mon in most cases. And then for finally, we have Kingdra. Kingdra has been stats have been redistributed, so it's not always like was like 90, 90, 90 or whatever it is. He is now more of a special attacker, and he has also gained Mega Launcher, which is crazy. Water Dragon was a decent type. Now because there's a couple fairies, I have counters to the fairies anyway, so Kingdra actually works really well. It's both defensive, it has a lot of special attack. I made sure it has a plus speed nature just to try and outspeed as much as it can with choice specs, and it's running basically an all pulse / sphere moveset, as well as Ice Beam, just to give it that, enough coverage in that case. But he's basically gonna be a nice switch in as an EV and a really good special attacker to defeat like any of these like big defensive walls that I might counter. Things like I think there's like a Steelix at one point. That might be a good one to get rid of and be able to switch in if I need to. But yeah, so this is the team. I think with these 6 mons, I think this, without knowing too much about the movesets, I think this will be a decent Elite Four. With how I've seen other people play the game and how I've seen, how the game has been so far, the game really swaps between using updated movesets and then just using original movesets from the original Emerald. So we're gonna find out which one it actually is when we start off. And now, as another rule, is that I am not going to be changing the natures or the abilities of Pokemon between battles. All I'm doing is allowing for TM change, and that's it. Like in items, obviously, but I don't want to cheese the fight that hard. Because this is gonna, I would say, is gonna be the toughest 5 battles in the game from how this playthrough has gone so far. Welcome, challenger. I'm Sydney of the Elite Four. I like that look you're giving me. I guess you'll give me a good match. That's good. Looking real good. All right, you and me. Let's enjoy a battle that can only be staged here in the Pokemon League. All right, Sydney. Now, I do know what his team is. I just don't know what the moves are. So let's see if I'm right in that this is Intimidate. It was not Intimidate, which is unfortunate. That's fine. We're going to go with Yawn. So if he's going for Crunch, that's good. So that means I don't need to worry about protecting this turn. I can just switch right into Electivire, and even if it defense drops, I have Bulk Up. Remember, Electivire is part Fighting type in this game. Yeah, look at that, little damage. Mightyena is now asleep. And now we start setting up. Now, most of Sydney's team, I think, is pretty frail. So we should only need maybe like, I'm gonna go maybe 2 bulk ups. And with Electivire's massive attack, like here, let me just check what his team is. Like, these are, I would say, fairly low defensive mons. So I think a +2 is fine. And I want to keep as much HP as I can. So let's just go for the Brick Break. For the KO. Nice, that's 1. Now, Electivire is only carrying the Person Berry because I thought this Mighty Animal was going to swagger me like in the main game, but I guess not. So this is Crawdont, so we're just going to Thunder Punch. Let me just see. Yeah, let's just go with Thunder Punch. Yep, KO. Honchcrow. Now, Honchcrow is pretty slow last I checked, so we're going to go with Thunder Punch again. And it's pretty defensively weak. Yep, nice. Alright, Cacturn, once again, probably pretty weak. Let's go with Brick Break. I was thinking about close combat, but like I said, I don't know the moves and I don't know the speed, so I can't risk missing a KO with close combat and then Electivire getting KO'd back again. Especially on the special side. And then with Absol now, as far as I know, Absol is still pure dark. Yep, so we just Brick Break again, and we're faster. So, and that's Sydney. This, I mean, Electivire, electric fighting does crazy on this, goes crazy on this Elite Four. Like, normally Blaziken goes really hard, but now with Electivire just goes even better, because it just, with Glacia, with some half water types, and with Wallace, it's gonna be so better. Well, listen to what this loser has to say. You've got what it takes to go far. Now, go on to the next room and enjoy your next battle. Nice. Alright, ready for my Phoebe impression? Ha ha ha! I'm Phoebe of the Elite Four. I did my training on Mount Pyre. While I trained, I gained the ability to commune with Ghost-type Pokemon. Yes, the bond I developed with Pokemon is extremely tight. So come on, just try and see if you can even inflict damage on my Pokemon. You do know that Ghosts only, like, are immune to 2 types, right? Like, there's still, like, what, 13, 12 other types that can still get hit? Alright, so, we go Yawn. Nice, we hit through Confusion. Now, I'm just going to protect, because I don't want Arcanine to come in on an attack. Great. That is actually really good that I didn't switch in Arcanine now. Because we're going to switch out Snorlax. Dusclops is now asleep. And this actually helps us. Oh, Leftovers didn't go off, I guess. Curse happens before Leftovers. Or after Leftovers. So we're going to switch into Arcanine. No one-turn Wake Up. Nice. Alright. Now we start. Let's go with Crunch. So we're high attack, Choice Banded, that does damage, nice. Now we're very fast, Arcanine's very fast. Dusknoir. Okay, that's fine. Let's go Crunch again, remember, we're Choice Banded. Ah, it doesn't do a lot. Next Crunch will kill. Let's see what Dusknoir does. Its attack isn't that good. Its attack isn't that good. Its attack isn't that good. Okay, good. Thank God. Okay. I think we KO from here. Nice. Okay. Now, the reason why I wanted Arcanine is because this Bandit is actually Ghost and Normal type. So, if I look at Bandit, let me just see what Bandit's stats are. So, I'm still faster. It got a buff to its HP and to its defense. It's just a question of whether or not I can KO from here. And what it can go for. 75 defense, we have 110 attack. We're obviously faster, and we're choice banded in. But the thing is, if this doesn't kill, Arcanine dies. Let me just think of what I could do. So, you know what? Fuck it. So, here's the thing that I said. Sometimes they keep their original movesets. I'm hoping this is one of them. Let's find out. Okay. We'll never know because Arcanine's just that goated. Okay, so now who do we have coming in? Oh, nice. Okay, so now we have Miss Magus. So now we're gonna go into Snorlax. Let's hope it's a ghost move. Because Crunch does neutral damage. Nice. Now, I don't want to risk a Calm Mind. So let's just go right for the Heavy Slam. Or maybe Yawn? Would that be better? I mean, Heavy Slam's gonna one-hit KO. So, but Miss Magus is gonna attack one time. But what does she have? Like, a fairy move, I'm especially bulky. I think Heavy Slam's the right call. Yeah, Moonblast. Let's see how much damage it does. Nice. The specially defensive Snorlax. Yep, nice. Alright, this is really good. Alright, so now we have Frost Sauce. So I'm going to protect once for leftovers. Ooh, interesting, interesting. Okay. Ooh, okay, this thing's going for Will-O-Wisp. Will Heavy Slam kill after Will-O-Wisp? Even if she Will-O-Wisps me, I can always switch into something else. Let's just go for the Heavy Slam, and then if we need to, we'll still Yawn, Protect, and then just reset an Arcanine on a sleep turn, and then Arcanine can KO with Flare Blitz. And it doesn't matter, Will-O-Wisp misses. Nice, that's Phoebe. I was really worried about that Miss Magus, because like if it did that Calm Mind, that would be really bad. Okay, let's heal up. Hello, my name is Glacia of the Elite Four. I've traveled from afar to Hoenn so that I may hone my ice skills. But all I have seen are challenges by weak trainers and their Pokemon. What about you? It would please me to no end if I can go all out against you. Alright. So, same thing before, Snorlax. We're gonna Yawn. Hail's not bad. Do I want to protect this turn? I think I do. Like, it's not about the damage. It's a question of I want to send in Maxor on... I want to try and keep Maxor as healthy as possible. Like, what can Dugong do? It can know, it probably knows an ice move, a water move, and knows hail. Fourth move might be rest, Parasong. Let's just go for the, if need be, I can switch back. I don't think it knows a ground move. I don't think it knows like a flying, well, flying wouldn't, I don't think it knows a fairy move. I just go to Electivire. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I should have gave him the Shell Bell. Oh well. I have a Citrus Berry anyway, so that's fine. Let's bulk up. One more. Okay, Citrus activates. Alright, now we just gotta start attacking. I really should have equipped the Shell Bell. Alright, let's go with Thunder Punch. Okay, good. Wall Rain. Oh, this thing might have Earthquake. Okay. Does a +2 bulk up kill from here? Ooh, okay, Wall Rain got a buff to its HP, its defense, its special attack. Its attack has thick, fat, fur coat. Ah. This thing probably has Earthquake. But I'm +2. Alright, let's think of another plan. If I were to switch out, I would switch to Snorlax, Yawn again, and then I would go into Interest instead, because then I can probably take on whatever it's going to throw at me. But you know what? I think I'm just going to go for it. Both the same. If I go Thunder Punch and it paralyzes, it has more chance to fray out. I'm +2 in defense, so if it goes for a move like that, I could potentially survive it. Let's go. Come on, Electivire. Yes! Okay. Okay. Cloyster I don't think is a big problem now. Cloyster has huge defenses, but very little HP, and I think... And once again, I'm +2 defense, so I think I take whatever this Cloyster throws at me, assuming that I don't, that doesn't crit. Once again, Thunder Punch, chance to paralyze, so that might be good. Let's go. Nice! Okay, I think we're gonna be golden. Alright, Glaceon. Do I outspeed this Glaceon? This thing has a base 75 speed. Does have high defense. But I just took out a Cloyster. Like, I should be good. Yeah, no, I'm faster than this Glaceon. I'm thinking about streaming on other platforms. Sorry, I'm just gonna kind of focus on the match right now, but I'm thinking about streaming on Kick. I think I'm gonna go for Brick Break, and this should just kill. Nice. Yeah. Electivire is just sweeping. Just Elite Four. But yeah, no, I'm gonna maybe stream on Kick later on. I don't know yet, but I think that's gonna probably be the other platform I might stream on. I think Brick Break will kill. +2, 123 attack. This should kill. Yeah, okay, good. Electivire sweeps Glacia. But yeah, no, I'm gonna update all that stuff probably after I finish this game. And I'm gonna decide like what I want to do with it, how I want to change out my channel, change out like how the whole appearance is and everything. So, hey, if you do have anything like that, my Discord's linked here, so you can just add me on there and let me know. I am the last of the Pokemon League Elite Four, Drake, the Dragon Master. In their natural state, Pokemon are wild living things. They are free. At times they hinder us, at times they help us. For us to battle with Pokemon as partners, do you know what it takes? Do you know what is needed? If you don't, then you will never prevail over me. Alright, well, let's see if we get the turn 1 set up on Spikes. Ceaseless Edge. I'm faster. That's crazy. Nice, okay, and it fucked up. Going to Snorlax. We tank it. Nice. So let's protect once for leftovers. Got any plans for the weekend? Not too much, just hanging around. Not streaming anything, but we'll see how it goes. Let's yawn. You know, for the weekend, I'll just hang out with the fiance, doing some just housework and such. What about you? Alright, we got sleep on. Okay, so this thing's going for Hydro Pump again. Yeah, I want to get as many Calm Minds as I can up. Oh, thanks for the follow, man. Hey, thanks a lot. It means a lot. Let's send out interest. No, I only stream once a week. Once a week for now. We'll see how it goes later on in the future. Ooh, nice. I came in on the right time. Alright, now we set up a lot. Because right now I'm doing a lot of Pokemon Nuzlocke. The next one I might do might be a Soul Link with a friend of mine. We'll see how it goes. And yeah, no, I'll hit you up after on Discord. Yeah, so far, yeah. You can always check my schedule on Twitch to see when I stream. Always updated by the Sunday. But what day that week I'm going to be streaming by. Right now it's Thursdays, but maybe it'll change. We'll see how it goes in the future. But right now, I'm going to set up on this Kingdra. That's one. Yeah, no problem. I'll let you know. That's two. I think I can do one more Calm Mind. And then I start blasting. And see if I just fuck myself up or not. I don't know if this thing has Sniper or Swift Swim. Okay. No freeze, no freeze, no freeze, no freeze. Okay, thank God. Alright, cool, we're good. Now, I start blasting. Yeah, no, like I said, after the stream, just because like this is like the Elite Four stream, I'll add you after the fact. So I'm just trying to stay concentrated. But dude, your things look cool, and like I said, after this game, I'm going to be looking into that sort of like logo change, adding some stuff on. So I'll be examining all that stuff for my channel and seeing whether it's worthwhile or not. So yeah, you can definitely send some stuff over. Alright, I'm definitely faster than these Salamence, right? Like I'm plus speed, max IV. Yeah. Definitely, yeah. Alright, hopefully Miss Magus just KOs everything. With Shell Bell, we're getting a nice passive HP recovery. Everything on this team is weak to Fairy. Miss Magus' incredible special attack, +3, is awesome. Nice, that should take us up to full. Nice, there's the spikes. Now with this one, I would go Moonblast, but instead we're gonna go Mystical Fire. Even this thing had Sturdy, doesn't matter. Nice. That's why I changed from Power Gem to Mystical Fire, because I saw the Steelix, I'm like, oh shit, this thing's gonna have Sturdy or something. And Altaria, this thing could be a beast, Dragon, Fairy, Torch Song, and everything. But it does not matter, because it's still weak to Fairy. Alright, that's Drake. Awesome. Did you ever recover from this fire as a Pokemon trainer? Yep. Virtuous Heart, hell yeah. Alright. Alright, let's go. Welcome, CM Zach. That incident, Sutopolis, that was superb work, putting an end to that crisis all by yourself. Oops. It wouldn't be fair to say that you alone ended the crisis. You overcame that difficult situation by working as one with your Pokemon. We trainers raise Pokemon, giving them items and by teaching them new techniques for battle. But we ourselves also learn many things from Pokemon. And this is where achievements are put to test against what others like you have achieved. Now, who can most elegantly dance with their Pokemon in Hoenn? Show me right here, right now. Alright. 6v6. Whether I win or lose, this is the end of Emerald Seaglass. So, we yawn. That's fine. Now, I think I want to waste... I have Shell Bell. I can afford to take a hit. I just don't know if this thing has Earthquake. You know, I'm gonna protect. I'm gonna protect. Yeah, that's what I was worried about. Water Spout can do a lot of damage. Now, I am specially bulky as Electivire. I just gotta wait out some rain. Hopefully I get enough. Alright, that's one. Hopefully I get enough turns with bulk up. Or sleep turns. Okay, there's one. I hope I can draw out the rain turns. Alright, that's two. Nice, 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 nice. Rain stopped. Okay, good. Now, do I attack here? I'm +2. But he's probably going to set up Rain Dance. Now, Ludicolo probably has Swift Swim. I think Ludicolo's the only one that's going to be really benefit from the rain. But I don't think I want it to be up. So I think I'm going to KO now. And I think a +2 is enough. With like my massive attack stat, I think +2 is enough. Like I killed a Closter. I killed Glaceon, like I killed all these buff Pokemon. I can KO whatever Wallace is going to throw out. Let's do it. Yes, nice, nice, nice. Whiscash? Whiscash, okay. Now I'm +2 defense, so even if it tries to... Ooh, is it gonna be... Earth Power instead. Let me see what was cash was changed to. Okay, it received no buffs. Brick Break plus Stab. Yeah, Brick Break will do more damage. So let's go for it. Not enough. Okay, that's fine. We're +2, we're +2, we're +2. No crit, no crit, no crit. Okay, nice. Let's just Brick Break again. Shovel will give us some recovery. Not a lot. It's okay. Maxer's going all the way with this. Alright, Milotech. So, let's go for Thunder Punch. Nice, nice, nice. Nice, a lot more HP this time. Ludicolo, okay. I'm... Thunder Punch or Brick Break. I think Thunder Punch because I can get the paralysis chance. And I don't think Ludicolo can do anything to me. So let's go with Thunder Punch. Ah, didn't quite kill. That's fine with Shallow Recovery, we're good. Nice! Oh, he's gonna heal? Oh, it's fine, we have so much PP. Yeah, okay, we're fine. Damn, Electivire, you did save us from, that would have been a problem if his Leech Seed was constantly going off. Alright. Do I outspeed the Gyarados? Oh, that's right, +1. Thunder Punch still kills. And we outspeed, awesome. Alright. Tentacles last. One more punch for the road. Finish it. Come on. Bam! And that's our Seaglass done. Whew. Electivire, electric fighting, like when I finally get to the point where I play Renegade Platinum or something, and I think even in Sacred Gold or Storm Silver, if I get Electivire is gonna be fucking amazing. To the point where I'm actually thinking of making it the fucking mascot of the channel. Because I love the look of Electivire. Alright, I am a champion of Emerald Seaglass. Nice, nice, nice. So I was right. Electivire sweeped 60% of Elite Four. Sweeped Sydney, it sweeped Glacia, and it sweeped Wallace. And yeah, Snorlax was, I think, the better choice, because Snorlax can actually also help counter Phoebe's own Mismagius, which is really nice. Skarmory was good with that setup of Ceaseless Edge. Arcanine was good against Phoebe as well to get a lot of damage in, but Electivire was like the core of this guy. Kingdra was just there as a cheerleader on the side. So it was good. It was good. Man. That was a lot. It's like, if you look at it back, it's like, wow, that was such an easy strat. Like, to set up a bulk up a Calm Mind and just sweep. Like, yeah, but when you're playing without Calcs, like, you saw those moments, right? Like, here, I'll put down the controller. We'll talk for a bit. You saw those moments, right? Where I had to hesitate and I didn't know whether I was going to outspeed. I didn't know whether I was going to have the full, get that damage range off. Like, Cloyster was once I KO'd Cloyster, I'm like, okay, Electivire can KO a lot of things then. Because Cloyster with that, 188 defense and only 6 HP, I'm like, okay, even if something has, 90 HP, if it only has, 100 defense, Electivire is 123 +2 or +1, whatever it was, which is crazy. Now, I will say, having EVs on some of these guys really impacted. Like Electivire, I think, had a decent amount of EVs spread across the board. So maybe if it was EV-less, maybe some of those ranges and those speed ranges wouldn't have hit as hard. But I mean, that's an unfortunate part of the nature of the game. At least a part of this game, at least. Like, I could have maybe found a EV-less version of Strong Hack, but I mean, I think that this game, let me talk about this game a bit. Nemo622 did a great job in this game. Like, look at it, like, you know, the artwork's fantastic, the Pokemon are really good, everything, like, the gym leaders have a nice balance of, like, being hard, but also having some new abilities and new cool styles and everything. I think my biggest gripe with the game is just my own personal reason, which is that it just felt a little bit too easy. Like, I had so many broken shit. Like, the fact that I didn't even touch Mega Launcher Kingdra was like, is just crazy, right? Like, Miss Magius being changed into basically Flutter Mane. Electivire, obviously, electric fighting is just a broken type combination most of the time. It just feels like he gives the player like this level of power, and then the game only scales up, like, if this is like base Emerald, it only scales up maybe like this much, which is not bad. Like, you know, the big fights are like, you know, Brawly, Maxi, Space Center fight, and then the Elite Four. But even the Elite Four, it wasn't that bad when I actually started going through with it. Like, maybe if I go back and play this again, like, yeah, I'll ban setup moves, I'll ban stat boosting moves, I'll try and find a way to, like, always reduce my EVs down, but this game was fun. I think there was a couple times where I got kind of bored with it, but I think that's just me not going through the story as if I wanted to. I think I really could have engaged more with the Emerald story, but I am doing these challenges more for the challenge and for the difficulty of it, less for the story part. But, you know, maybe I will. I am thinking of playing another type of base game for more story, but that'll be more if I really want to play a mainline game and focus more on the story aspect of it. But with this title screen up, it's only fitting that this will be the end of the stream. And Travis, if you're on, or whoever is on, just so you know, I'll be taking a break for a bit. Basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up all the videos that are going to come out in the next couple weeks for on YouTube, the compilations of all these streams. And then after that, I'm going to take a break. I'm going to look at my channel, both YouTube, Twitch, maybe even go on Kick. You know, as Travis was saying, I'm hearing a lot of stuff on Insta. I might go that route and start, you know, playing around with it, because I think that Fire Red Omega video doing, like, it now is like over 170 views. While it doesn't seem like a lot, it's guiding me in the right direction, where I'm going to start doing more streaming the Nuzlocks on here and then cutting them up into a fully compilation video on YouTube. So with that, whether you're watching here on Twitch or here on YouTube, thank you for stopping by. Thank you for coming along with me for with Seaglass, and I will see you later. Bye for now.